Okay, so I'm just going to be going through what I have meal prepped and what I am planning to do if the baby comes at any time. I'm currently 41 plus 1, so I'm like basically 8 days overdue. Not fun, I'm very frustrated, like very anxious, but I've woken up with an urge to cook. So I've cooked 3 meals. I have been bulk cooking over the last kind of 3 to 4 weeks, and anything left over I've been putting in the freezer, so I'll go through that as well. But I wanted to quickly go through what I've done today as well, mainly because I think it's really important to just have homemade meals ready, and not everybody has the luxury of family and friends bringing them home cooked meals when in those first few weeks of giving birth. So I have actually tried to make it as easy as possible for myself this week specifically, because I have ordered a HelloFresh box. This is not advertised, I'm not gifted it, I've paid for it, I'm not being paid to promote HelloFresh. I'm going to be going through the pros and cons of it as well, but basically I've ordered a HelloFresh box. The meals I ordered were these. So I've had a chipotle black bean and enchilada, Chinese style chicken noodle stir fry, pork polpette enriched tomato sauce, crispy chicken schnitzel wedges, and Middle Eastern inspired sticky beef. Now I had already planned to have a baby this week, and Sam, my husband, prefers to have like something to look at and just a step-by-step kind of process when it comes to cooking, whereas I much prefer just cooking off the top of my head. I really hate reading, especially recipes when it comes to doing things like instruction manuals, anything like that. Can't get on with it. I really struggle to read these as well, so I find HelloFresh's recipe kind of like step-by-step instructions really difficult. Like, 1, the words and the writing is so small, and 2, it's just, I don't know, like, it's like, still it seems like a lot of words, unnecessary words. Like, I would much rather paraphrase. I understand not everybody understands that and they need to be clear, but maybe there would be it would be good if there was an option to just have like the summary version of this on another piece of paper, or just like a quicker version, because I'm having to read like, preheat your oven to 200 Celsius, but I could just say preheat 200 Celsius, done. You know, like, and it would just be so much quicker for me then, rather than having to like look at it, run over for that bit. But these are the meals that I've made. I'm going to show you what they look like. I've made 3 so far today. The chipotle black bean enchilada mix, I haven't finished them because I think if you make the tortilla bit now, it's not going to be nice. So I've got the tortilla wraps ready for when we want to eat it, but I'm not making them immediately now. I've also made the pasta and the Chinese stir fry. So this is the stir fry. As you can see, it looks juicy. It's basically just meat, chicken, green beans, red pepper in like a sauce that they give you all the sachets with. This is the pasta, so it's homemade meatballs with broccoli, spinach in a pasta sauce. And then this is the enchilada mix, which is still cooling down because I've literally just finished it. But those are going to go either in the fridge or the freezer. And then, excuse me, underneath that is a banana bread when I just want a snack. So that is what I've made so far. Obviously baby's not here yet, but it just makes it a lot easier to have homemade things around. So this is the chipotle mix that I've made. This is what it's supposed to look like at the end. And these are all of the ingredients. I have basically done step 1 to 3. So these 3 steps at the top. I haven't done these 3 steps at the bottom. One is basically putting the tortillas in the oven. One is the salad, and then that's just serving it up. So I'm not at that stage yet, but when we want that, we'll basically finish off the rest of the meal. And this is the pasta sauce. So you can see there's a variety of ingredients. I actually didn't use the garlic clove, I used the lazy garlic, because I hate chopping up garlic. I find it very boring. And then that's the sauce basically. Very, very straightforward to make. Not as sticky and nicky. I hate using my hands for, like, on meat. Don't know what it is. And and then that is basically the ingredients. Make the meatballs, make the sauce, it's all very quick, all in one pot. And then finally I've got the Chinese style chicken noodle stir fry. So I've just made the sauce and the meat. I haven't added the noodles yet. They will come in later when we're ready to eat them, because you can make them really quickly and easily. And then these are the ingredients and the step-by-step instructions. Very, very basic, really nice and easy. You basically cook the veg, cook the chicken, mix it all together, make the sauce, and then when you're ready, you add it with the noodles. So that's a nice, easy meal if you just want to kind of cook the content and then add the noodles later. And then things that I've pre-made just alongside other meals throughout the month is spaghetti bolognese. So there's a bolognese sauce, there's a kind of like a sweet pepper chili sauce there. There are multiple bologneses, and then this is like a chicken Chinese sweet thing that I've made as well. But they've been freezing for about 2 weeks, just to make it easier for us to have something homemade. And then I've also bought this. I've never tried the Gym Kitchen, but I have been recommended it just as a really, really easy, straightforward meal. It cooks straight from frozen as well. So like, let's say we hadn't defrosted any of the meals that I've pre-made. And then it's just easier if we have that as a backup. I've also bought a few pizzas from Asda. I think Asda does the best frozen pizzas. Aldi as well also does really reasonable pizzas, but I really do like this, the barbecue one of this. I haven't actually tried sweet chili chicken pizza yet. I didn't realise I'd even had that. I thought it was barbecue, but yeah. That's what I've got as like a backup for food. And then got these as well. And I think with the ones that I've cooked today, I'm just going to be basically putting those in the fridge so they're really easy to access, don't have to worry about defrosting them. So we ordered 5 meals for 2 people from HelloFresh. These 2 I haven't yet made, so the crispy chicken schnitzel wedges. Now the reason I haven't pre-made them is because I think they're not going to be very nice reheated. So for the crispy chicken schnitzel, obviously you can make the chicken bit first, reheat that, but you don't really want to make the salad because it will get soggy. And also I hate reheating wedges, homemade wedges. I just always find that they're like, taste cardboardy. So I'm going to get Sam, or if I feel motivated later, to either make that for dinner tonight, if I don't have the baby by then. And then I think this is what's going to be our lunch for today. So this is a Middle Eastern inspired sticky beef. So you can see that the fresh tomatoes are mixed in with the bulgur, and that's why I haven't pre-made it. I could obviously pre-make the meat side, so I could fry the beef and then kind of like create this mix here. But there's so many other steps that I can't do right now, so I just thought I'd wait and make that when I'm ready. It's only 20 minutes, so it shouldn't take particularly very long to cook for lunch. So that is the plan. Who knows if it will happen. I do think it's really important to be aware of food, in a sense that when you're about to have a baby, the last thing you want to do is cook. Like, I haven't even had the baby yet. I'm just waiting for the baby and I don't want to cook. I've had no motivation this week to go shopping, to cook. I'm just so lazy, and I don't know if it's a pregnancy thing, if it's just my own experience during this time, but I think I feel a lot better now knowing that I have ready-made food in the fridge, so that if I do feel like I'm hungry, I'm not going to get just straight to a pizza or straight to something not very nutritious. And I think it's also peace of mind that you've got food available as well. Everyone loves a stocked up fridge and freezer, so we'll see. And I don't know who else is going to be contributing to kind of like ready meals. Sam's mum has said that she has made some stuff for us, so I'm assuming she'll just bring that over when we're in the depths of learning about how to be first-time parents. My mum is also coming, so I know she'll cook, but sometimes it's just nice to have that backup, especially if we don't have the ingredients available. We don't live near shops necessarily that we can just run and go and grab things. We have a Waitrose nearby, however, it's really expensive and they don't always have ingredients that you need. Like the other day, and this has happened more than once, I went to get chicken thighs and they didn't have chicken thighs. So it's just one of those really annoying things when you live in the countryside, that you need to have food in your fridge. But other than that, I just also wanted to touch upon the fact that I personally have not been eating very well. Like, I've had a gallstone flare up. I was eating really, really well for about a week and a half. And then since finding this lazy kind of mode that I'm in, I've been snacking on things that aren't particularly very nutritious. Like, I'll be having a donut, or I'll be eating, and I'll use that and I'll be like, oh, that's a lot of energy. So I'll use that to justify eating, if that makes sense. Like, that's calories, so I'm feeding myself, but it's not good calories for me, and it's not gonna do anything for my gallstones, and also it's gonna make me crash eventually. So that's how I've been so far. I'm really hoping the baby comes today. Who knows? My plan now is to either take the dog for a walk because it stopped raining, and then go to the gym, and then go and do a food shop. Just a really brief one. I need things like cereal, and I also need to go and fill up our tank, our gas tank for our barbecue, so that we don't have to worry about that when the baby's here. But that is my plan for this week so far in terms of food. Today, we will see how it goes. So I actually just had some more motivation to make our lunch. So this is the bulgur wheat Middle Eastern dish, and I'm just waiting for this to finish cooking. Looks yummy, it smells delicious, and that is what I'm going to be having for my lunch.